Well, all of our mics aren't muted, so I'm gonna talk. And
basketball.
Basketball, shoot it.
Basketball.
Tell me, all right. I had to introduce the video of John Tesh on stage playing his answering machine.
Yes.
He had never seen it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a classic. Yeah.
Man, I think that might be in my like top 10 internet videos all time.
Oh, 1,000%. John Tesh being like, I own all the rights to everything basketball, and you don't even know.
And then he's just like he's air dribbling. You know?
Yes.
On stage, and then he jumps behind the piano. I mean,
it's weird to see someone with so much rhythm not have rhythm.
I know.
I was like, you made the music. You are musically talented. You understand 2 and 4, and you are on 7 and 5.
Dude,
where are you at right now in the mix?
Truly unbelievable. I've never heard of a better comparison to like what Tesh is. He's a musical genius that can't dance.
Yes, it is astounding. It is fantastic.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a little NBA watch party, NBA playoffs. This could be the game where the Knicks finally take a playoff series. We're joined by Knicks superfan, Khalif Adams, Spawn on me. Kyle, welcome back to Fan Control.
Let's go, Knicks. We going in, baby. We getting it in. We taking names. We taking Embiid out of the series. We getting out of Philly. We go back to New York. We're in the Garden. We're going to take this win, and we're going to love on it, and we're going to make the Knicks relevant again in the best way. And I need this for young high school and junior high school Khalif, who grew up in the Bronx and whose ex-girlfriend bought him a pair of Jordans. I need this win.
Well, she didn't buy you a pair of Patrick Ewings because he had a shoe for like 6 months and they were widely panned as awful footwear.
Patrick Ewing, of all the of the 50th greatest players of all time, I think Patrick Ewing might have had the worst shoes of all time.
Oh, brutal.
He had the worst shoes, the worst kicks.
Guy. I don't know who his like shoe branding team was, but they didn't do it for him. They did nothing.
It was the same people who did Cool Runnings. It was the same people. It was all bad. It was all bad. They designed that shoe.
Leighton liked that one. Leighton Batiste joins us all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Home to, according to the Atlanta Falcons social media team, Michael Penis Jr. Didn't know. Sometimes the Photoshop puts in a typo, and you don't catch it.
It's all good. It's all good. It happens to me all the time.
But I'm really looking forward to the porn starring Michael Penis Jr. That is going to be a banger. Unintended. Huge game tonight. The Philadelphia 76ers doing what the Philadelphia 76ers do. They put a lot of hope in the minds and eyes of Philadelphia sports fans, and then they bring that crashing down. I'm not saying that the Knicks haven't done that to you as well, Ka.
It's true. I mean, I'm living proof. It is being a Knicks fan is ultimate PTSD in terms of sports. But yeah. Philly has a lot. Well, Philly has had some wins in their past couple of years, which has been great. Yeah. On the football side, they've had a lot of love on that side. And basketball, Dr. J is a thing, so that's great.
Do you think people dislike Philadelphia fans more than New York fans, or do you think I think it's probably Philadelphia fans, right?
People dislike New Yorkers more than they dislike Philly fans. I think that's the real crux of that thing. Like, New Yorkers get a bad rap for just living, and Philly sports fans get a bad rap for being bad fans.
Oh man, that is a tough way to look at it, but I can't necessarily disagree with you.
No doubt.
I mean, I don't like Philadelphia fans because I'm from Pittsburgh and I went to Pennsylvania or went to Penn State University, and all I heard was EAGLES Eagles fans chants for 4.5 years, 9 semesters. Thank you very much. So that's my impression of the city. Now, Leighton being from Atlanta, he doesn't like the Knicks or the Sixers being in the East. So
Reasonable.
It's just hard for me right now to see this Knicks jersey, but it's okay. I like Brunson, so it's the compromise.
I am a
I hate that
Jalen
Mets
Brunson
hat. I
fan
really
right
hate that Mets hat.
How are you gonna hate on this hat?
Because it's Braves country. It's always Braves country, no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
I mean, look, you have a better lineage of dope players in the Atlanta.
It's
Atlanta
the only
Braves
team we have
series.
in Atlanta. Okay, let us.
Okay, we're about to hit tip off. Leighton, did we put so the picks that have already come and gone, we've got Knicks first quarter total, even or odd. We've got straight up who's going to win, 76ers or Knicks. First team to shoot a free throw, that is come and gone. First team to make a free throw. First team to score in the first quarter, and first team to make a three-pointer. You want to put in who wins the tip-off? I don't see that in there.
This is going in now.
Nice.
Who wins the tip-off?
And it's up. It's probably a freebie.
All right.
This is a freebie because we're going to see it. Here's an unpopular opinion, probably. I feel like Jalen Brunson would look like harder if he buzzed his head. Like,
but his head is too big for that.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, not yet.
I think there's a certain age you have to be at to go with the buzz head and beard look in the NBA.
Well, Tyrese Maxey looks 11, so he can never get rid of. Like, he still looks like his mom dropped him off at the water park, and he's like,
right.
I'm alone for 4 hours.
Yeah, he does look like a baby. He's like the babyface assassin in a real way.
Sixers win the tip, and we're off here. The Madison Square Garden going with that that shadow boxed light court Michelob Ultra Black. I feel like every team has like 6 or 7 court designs now, and I'm always talking about it, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's growing on me. At first, I was not a big fan.
Okay.
But it is growing on me for
I like the shadow skyline. There's Hartenstein. That's an early block, Leighton. We didn't even have a block.
Let's go.
Woo. Happens.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what's happening? Oh, God.
Let's go. Here we go. All right, team stats. We're going to have it up. All right.
I'm trying to refresh my stream because I'm much further behind from broadcast.
Here, why don't I let me pause this for a second.
No, you're good.
Where are what's the white dude that is like he looks really white but he's actually mixed race?
Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Hartenstein. Yeah. I didn't know he was a brother until he revealed this. Like on the show. He revealed it. And even when he revealed it during the show, we all were like, yeah, sure. Are you for real? Are you playing with the black community right now?
I mean, his last name's Hartenstein too. Like his, And
then I saw the pictures. I saw the picture of his dad, and I was like, "All right, the trade has been made.
You're in the trade." It was like it was kind of like a gender reveal, but for race.
It was. It totally was. And we were like, "Oh, okay, that's good." And then we were like, "Yeah, that's good."
Oh man, if on your bingo card you had the Tobias Harris first 3-pointer made, that was probably like plus 850. Well done.
No doubt. I'm at 10:58 on the clock. So yeah, they just inbounded. Okay. So we're good. I think we're synced up pretty good.
All right, I'm at 10:46 right now.
Okay.
So, hold on. Let me
try. Let me try. No, you're good. I think it's me. I'm just
usually the broadcast is a little ahead of the stream.
YouTube TV is being the thing.
Meanwhile, it's 10:54 on my end on the TNT app.
All right, I caught up. I'm 10:30. All right, so we're good.
All right,
come on.
Close out. Let's see. 3-pointer goes to the Sixers. Close that out.
Mm-hmm.
Sixers score, so that's the old 2-banger late in there. It's a double punch combo. Still 3-0.
I like it though.
Feel free to throw anything in here, Kyle. Like any kind of pick you want. You like Jalen Brunson over under like 6.5 first quarter points.
Oh, just mention it to y'all and we'll
we throw it in. Absolutely.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see. How many times will Embiid step on a player? I think that's a good one.
We got to be careful with the ones we can't track that well.
we got to go to the place in Secaucus. We got to go to the replay center in Secaucus and make sure we get that in. Oh my goodness! How many times does Hart make a jump pass when he could have just laid it up? That's a good stat.
These are all good stats. These are the ones that don't show up on the box score line.
Right. I actually had to watch the game for these.
These are the intangibles. You got to be a Knicks fan to know those. What is happening?
So I'm going to throw up a poll here. What material is Embiid's bones made of? So any suggestions y'all want to throw in here? I've got it ready to launch, but I just need suggestions from y'all. So
what is in fact Bell's palsy? I forgot that we have chat in the app now, so we're watching live, and there is chat in the app. Man.
Oh, nice.
Matter
of fact, that's great.
Here we go.
That's fantastic, actually.
All right, so cause in here. So I'm going to be watching both chats. Okay,
yes.
I got chat in the app, and we got chat in here. It is proving difficult to get chat from app to stream, but I have 2 eyeballs. I wish I had 7 because I could then watch. I need like flounder eyes.
Just on the sides.
This side. What's Admiral Akbar? I need him. But 4 eyes. So 2 on the side so I can see the game over here. See you guys. See this chat. Right?
Oh, my God. The Knicks are not doing well right now, throwing the ball around in ways that they should not be doing.
Yeah.
It's not looking cohesive on the offense right now.
Should we do you guys want to, Leighton, you want to do, will both teams be over 40% from the field first half? End of first half?
Yeah.
Rocks with that. Ooh, bad shot by Devo.
Freddie Emerald saying Joel Embiid's bones are squishy. I like to think I like to think of them more like brittle wood at like a dead tree in the forest. Like if you step on it, more than likely it's going to break, but it could hold.
It's true. It's true. He has balsa wood.
Balsa wood, exactly. Like a pine wood derby car in Boy Scouts kind of a thing.
Is that
what is happening?
40% by halftime, you said? Or
40% by halftime. At half.
I want to think that Embiid's body is made of Metamucil. It's made of the thing that's supposed to keep your bones strong, but doesn't.
Pure psyllium husk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
You like that?
Horny goat weed would mix in there a little bit.
Totally. Oh, here's Hartenstein.
Come on, boys. Do something.
No. Oh, we got a foul shot, I believe, Leighton.
Thank God, because they were not hitting anything right now. What is going on?
Here comes Hartenstein. I think I could really pull off a good Hartenstein for Halloween. I could get some hair, ginger up my beard, get a 55 jersey.
Yeah. I can see it.
Pull
it off. Yeah, fine.
Get a tat, like a sleeve. Oh, and he makes the free throw. So the Knicks get our first couple of picks here.
Let's go. Points on the board. We needed that.
Points on the board.
How was your DAP game, Josh? Is your DAP game pretty good? Your handshake game?
I like to think that I'm probably one of the better white dudes at like handshake, dap up, bro hugs. You know? Yeah.
That'll get you closer to your Hartenstein ratio if you get your DAP game going.
Okay. Leighton and I had we had a pick on the app during the draft will Caleb Williams go handshake hug or dap bro hug? And Leighton texted me immediately, he went dap. Get that man a statue.
I was really expecting the handshake, man.
Yeah. Well, everybody was scared about Goodell's back, and then what's his name? J.C. Latham basically broke his spine in half. So
yeah, I saw him get picked up and was just like getting ragdolled. I was like, oh, good for Goodell.
He's alive.
He made it through.
So it's 8-2 Philly. You want to do? I feel like we're so early. Do you want to do first team to 15, Leighton? Even though they're up 6, I feel like
first team.
Oh my God, what is happening right now?
Well, it's now 10-2. So if you were betting, you'd say take Philly, but
time out. You need to call time.
Oh, you want to do a first team to 17 or keep it at 15?
Let's keep it at 15. Just keep it at 15. They took a timeout.
They needed that.
Brought to you by Nerd Wallet, and then
brought to you by the waters of Galveston.
Man. Okay, so if you're we have an early guest appearance by maybe a young Knicks fan. I know she's not a Sixers fan. You want to say hi to everybody?
Love it.
Hi.
Adorable. So cute.
There's Mr. Khalif and Mr.
Hi.
Leighton. You know, Mr. Leighton is going to have a baby boy soon, and that's going to be our friend. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will not be a Knicks fan.
Oh, shit.
He will suffer.
You want to be a Knicks fan or a 76?
Be born in the heart of Falcon season.
Knicks.
We'll see.
Indoctrination early.
Crazy enough, Rosie watching the NFL draft was equally befuddled by Mike. turn my volume all the way. Stop that.
It's just funny here. Just like, yeah.
I know. I gotta talk real soft because now she blew my microphone all the way out. There we go. And she gives you these evil eyes too that are like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Good thing it.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Love you.
So I do have to ask the question. Here's a good one. What's the over under on how many Wingstop no checks zone commercials will we see today?
Let's start counting. Let's start counting Buffalo Wild Wings commercials we see on broadcast. You want to set it over under 4.5 Buffalo Wild Wings commercials?
No flex zone.
Oh God.
Whoever that person is, I want them to have a terrible day. Whoever decided that was going to be the thing that they're going to play every day, it's almost as bad as the Temu commercial from the Super Bowl.
Oof.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, that was terrible. My God. Just made me want to throw things.
I'm when you get Kyle, you're married. Leighton, you're about to be married. They don't care what you're doing.
No.
You know what? They look at you like, hey, can you answer me? I'm like, I'm also doing a show. It's supposed to be a professional situation.
A show? What is that? What is the show?
I found a system though for that, which is fantastic.
Get divorced.
As I said after I just had my 13th year anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm leaving you. Sick of you. 13 years is done. We have two things to handle that. One, I have a basement. Yay. Yeah. So nice. I just stay in the basement. And two, I bought some hue lights for her office and for one of the places on the main floor.
Okay.
So whenever I'm recording a thing, I just turn that thing on red and I'm like, I'm doing something. Hey, don't come in here.
So you basically got like a studio is live situation. That's
basically nice. It's like, leave me alone. I'm in the basement. Go
well
in.
Done. Well done.
And I love you.
Yes.
Red is for love and red is for stay the hell away from me while I do this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That makes sense. Night J Wright says, grind your bones to make bread, Joel and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, as they show all the dirty plays that he's doing on broadcast right now.
Yep.
Ugh. That man grabbed that man Robinson's foot and hurt him.
I mean, he is gigantic.
But it's weird. Like, here's the thing, Josh, and here's the thing I don't understand. I've never seen someone that big and coordinated be so uncoordinated.
Right? He is a little flaily.
Right? Like, It's just like, I don't know what my legs and arms are doing. It is very Mr. Potato Head. I don't understand how that works for someone who's so good at what he does.
Mr. Potato Head is hilarious. And a jump shot from Hartenstein.
What? Woo! Oh, we're going to win. That was it.
That was it.
That was
the catalyst.
That was a sign. That was a sign.
Rattle me off some team stats. Where are we at? Like maybe assists, blocks, rebounds? I'll be
right. Rebounds. There are 17 total. Assists, 4 total. 2 steals, 5 blocks. That's
5 blocks?
There are 5
turnovers right now.
There are only 2 turnovers.
Wow.
And 2 fast break points. But there are 5 blocks.
Ooh, that should have been a foul. Okay. Brunson does not get foul calls. There are very few people in the league who actually get less foul calls than Jalen Brunson. It is frustrating in many ways.
And for the amount of times that they wanted him to take that 3, and then let's go.
Come on, OG, let's go.
See? I'm telling you guys, when it was 10-2, all they needed was a Hartenstein jump shot. Boom. That's the catalyst.
That was it. I told you that was it.
Leighton, should we do like over under 5.5 first quarter blocks? Like, what if there's no more?
That would be crazy.
5 minutes left. I mean,
all right.
Do it.
Joel will block something with his foot when he throws it in the air randomly. Oh my God. Wow. That was beautiful. Maxey Maxey's going to be a person who's going to take over that team once Embiid is gone in a real way.
I think he's the more of like the anchor that I would trust than Embiid.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Like sturdy, really smart player, like getting better every year.
Yep.
Like that is people have been talking about like who would you build around in the Philadelphia 76ers right now, and of course Embiid, if you have a player that big and that good, you want him there, but like Maxey is changing the ethos of what that team is supposed to be from a personality perspective,
Totally.
and from a kind of player a player response perspective. Like he's just so good.
And in the absence of Embiid, there was no like vacuum of energy.
Yes.
Right? Like Maxey kind of picks it up, puts it on his back.
Yep.
He's always happy too. He's got like a smile on his face, and he's, you know,
he's like chilling. He's like, I am playing better than half the league, and I'm going to be like, this team is going to pay me everything I deserve to get paid. Like,
Embiid. Oh, there was a block. We got a block, Leighton.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
And a travel call.
Come on,
the old block and the travel.
Killing me. This is the beauty of watching the game live with you all, because if it wasn't with you all, the compound cuss words would be flying in multiple ways. Words that don't even go together, just being mashed together as cuss words.
People are requesting you to sing one FCF moment.
When the lights. No, I'm just playing. I need to go find it. Actually, I need to go find the video. Shout out to Matt Batson. Beautiful soul.
Matt Batson, legend. Is he in? Where is he? Is he out here now?
I think he's still in. Is he?
Dallas.
He's in Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful soul. Love him.
Just an awesome dude.
Such a good dude.
Yeah. Super talented too.
This is the thing I don't understand, and I think this is where MSG security should step in.
Okay.
I love John Starks.
Oh, the best.
John Starks has had too much visibility and too much access to the players while the game is happening. He has been hugging people. He's been grabbing people. He lifted Josh Hart off the ground as a fan. It helped him get back in the game. Where's MSG security right now?
Yeah, but is John Starks a fan? Oh, no. Oh, man. We got so close to the Knicks taking it 15. First team to 15 is the Sixers. Leighton, you want to do first team to 20 real quick? It's now 16-13.
Let's get that in there.
That one. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, come on, baby. Good move. Good backdoor. Nice. All right, it feels like there's some momentum happening right now. Things that they're doing stuff.
No. God, Joel Embiid is just good with that stupid jump shot of his. Doesn't like he throws it like an angry girl at a frat party in beer pong. Like it's just like
that's how he absolves himself of guilt. He's like,
God,
come on.
Like you don't have to throw it that hard. The ball will go in if you just loft it.
Let's go, Devo. Get warm. Let's go.
So we got a TV timeout here.
TV timeout.
Minutes. 18-17, 35 points, 2:55 to go. Leighton, first quarter over under call. What do you think? 43 and a half? 35.
That's not bad. Hold on. I have to hold on because Pat D's.
Oh, is Patrick D's watching?
Patrick D's is in the chat, and Pat says, Starks is a hero. You shut your mouth, Kyle. First of all, Pat, I love you and I miss you. Second of all, I would never besmirch one of my favorite Knicks of all time. Man who dunked on Horace Grant and Jordan, even though Jordan tried to duck the dunk. We saw it. It's on the poster. He just has too much access to the players on the floor while they're playing the game.
It's a lot.
He is a fan right now. He should not be rolling up and touching people. That's my thing. I love him.
Well, let's take positives and negatives here, right?
Yes.
Positives are it's John Starks, not that big of a guy, a little bit older, a lot of energy, but maybe deserved a championship more than any other Knick in history.
Yes,
okay? Right?
Yes.
Put that
Agreed.
out there.
True.
On the positive side of things, at least it's not Charles Oakley,
who was banned from MSG for life.
Correct. Yes. Right. And could maybe do damage. I feel like Charles Oakley has like old man strength. Like he's the kind of dude, you go over to his house and you want to take his daughter out. And he's like, first you have to wrestle me. And then you die in his basement. That's like Charles Oakley. That's what I can see out of that.
I could definitely see Charles Oakley being the one person in every family who's like, hey, can you open this jar?
Yes. Yes.
And he'd be like, I got this. And then it just breaks everything.
Yeah,
everything
and then
breaks.
The pickle juice goes everywhere. He opens it too aggressively.
That's what happens.
Man, Jose Ruckus in the chat. Good to see you. I hate the Knicks, but I love
I love you.
Nerdy says Starks gets to park his RV wherever he wants. I'll give you that. I wasn't a huge comic book fan, right? So I wasn't like when all the Marvel movies started coming out, whatever. I was like, how in the world is Marvel not getting John Starks in a commercial with Tony Stark? What is going on here?
Because one person hits the target and the other one doesn't.
Wow.
Damn, 94. I'm not sad about 94.
Damn.
The funniest thing was,
Wow.
sadly, when the combination of the OJ trial and the 94 finals has been emblazoned into my thought process about that particular moment. It is they are not decoupled in my mind at all. They will always be together.
That day, that which they did that incredible 30 for 30.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a Friday.
Yep.
If you remember. Okay.
Yep.
The Rangers had that parade. The Knicks it was Knicks Pacers, right?
Yep.
Knicks Pacers. And then it
Knicks
was
Rockets.
Knicks Rockets.
Knicks Rockets. Yeah.
Knicks Rockets, because they beat the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Final to go to the championship, right?
Finally got it.
Finals. Yep. Right. Okay. So, and I had a Little League baseball game that day. Okay. Now,
coaching
which is the most important sporting event? It could be argued that it was a Josh McCouga only home run in Little League ever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Love it.
And it was barely over the wall. Like it's my dad's like, can of corn. Like insulting his own son from the dugout.
And can of corn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I remember like sitting in our living room in our house in like, my dirty baseball jersey because everything was going on, but mostly it was like mom watching the OJ chase, wondering what's going to happen. Yes. Dad watching NBA Finals, and then uncle in the basement yelling about how he hated the Rangers and how they didn't deserve that cup because they hurt Kevin Stevens in the Eastern Conference Final.
Reasonable.
Because the Penguins should have won the cup that year, Kyle.
That's true. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay. But
team of destiny.
Team of destiny. It was a team of destiny, which could be this year's New York Rangers too. You never know.
Yeah.
I
just remember that moment of the cutaway, and I was like, he's going up for the shot.
Yeah.
And NBC, he's going up for the shot. What are you doing right now?
Stop it. Yeah.
What is happening?
Leighton, were you born when OJ? No, right? You weren't even born yet.
Born in 95.
Oh God.
You weren't even there for my home run. Your family tell you about that home run?
No.
Oh man. That just
did not learn about the legend of Josh McCouga.
So, wow. I will say I hit that home run off Harold Hall, and I reminded him about it at our 10-year high school reunion. I was like, "Hey, you remember when I hit that home run off you in Little League?" He was like, "I don't remember." I was like, "Oh, well, I do."
No, I do. You should remember.
It's on Betamax. Come watch this tape.
Dad put it on the camcorder, never to be seen again. I'm pretty sure my dad recorded like 9 of my brother's soccer games, to which my mom like recorded them over for like Young and the Restless episodes.
I mean, that's much better than what my grandma did, where she recorded the entire OJ trial on a mountain of VHS tapes.
Good Lord.
And I asked her, I said, Ma, why do you want this? It's going to be history, baby. I was like, no, it's not. No one's going to watch Judge Ito deliberate for 14 tapes. What is wrong with you?
That is pretty funny.
You're out of your mind.
Woody the Duck said, wasn't there a World Cup that game day too? I think because it was 94 World Cup was in the United States. It was that year we beat Colombia on that own goal from which then spawned, no pun intended, another ESPN 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Escobars, which is one of my favorites. I mean, one of the more powerful ones for sure.
This is a great moment. Kelly Oubre and Mitchell Robinson giving each other the look like we're not going to fight.
No, not yet.
We're not going to fight. Also, Mitchell Robinson. Oh, wow. I didn't see it from that angle. That's great. Yeah. Actually, let's go Knicks. Knock that man on the ground. Wait, did they just kick him out? What is happening?
Man, Isaiah Thomas? No, that's not Isaiah Thomas, is it? No. Are they going for? They're looking at it as a flagrant one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Marcus Camby and Latrell Sprewell in the crowd tonight.
Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah, the whole squad is there.
Damn.
Damn. Oh, Pat showed
know.
up. Wow, that's a
Do you
big
think
deal.
he wore his? Do you think he wore his Ewings there?
No, he can't. He can't.
Yeah, they
You
fell apart.
can't wear calypso colored kicks. You just can't. It's like.
Do you think those are like the ET, the video game, the Atari game of shoes, like where they're just buried in a
Why
landfill?
was the tongue so?
They were fluorescent and fat. They were like the size of. They were this big.
Yeah,
They're like anime shoes.
You could roll a joint on on the tongue of a Ewing. Of a Ewing shoe.
Like, it looks like Sonic wore these.
I mean, look, if you're gonna, well, first of all, Mitchell Robinson shouldn't get into any tussles because he is also built out of balsa wood.
Yeah, he's not very. He wasn't built to
Yes,
last.
good, no flagrant. Yay, I love it.
Jose Ruckus says, "Caught and Lay, thoughts on Euphoria?" Question mark.
Oh, Euphoria, yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
That was brilliant. Kendrick
amazing.
Lamar for the win.
I listened to it twice. And
yes, Kendrick Lamar came back with his diss song to Drake and Ether Drake. Drake is no longer with us.
No, not at all.
What we saw.
These diss tracks are awesome. I kind of wish we had these back in the day. Instead, at the end of songs, Dr. Dre just told everybody to go f- themselves.
Well, I told my brother, I was like, what's interesting is everyone's getting 3 diss tracks, where back in the day, I feel like everybody would have died by now. So
Yes, yeah, you're not wrong at all. It would have been like, I'm going to see you outside of the studio. When you're making your diss track, I'll see you downstairs.
No. All right, 1917. Do we put in that 43 and a half over under?
Yeah, I put it in.
Ooh,
I think
come
it's,
on, OG. We pass up so many shots too, which is bad. We do that often. That's a pet peeve of mine for the Knicks right now. It's like,
oh my god, that was the ugliest 3-pointer ever made. And now it's. Do we have first team to 20? So that's Philly.
Yeah,
Philly first team to 20. I think we could probably put first team to 30 in now.
Yeah.
Because we'll see it in the second quarter. But
do you have like an unreasonable hatred for a particular player? You have like no reason to hate them, but you hate them. Double drip. What if the Knicks are botching this right now? Mine is campaign. I hate campaign. Campaign looks like every awful Disney character that didn't make the full movie. I hate him with the Fire of 1,000 Suns. I hate him on every team that he's ever been on too. I don't know why. His face just makes me mad.
He does look good.
He does. Tell me I'm wrong. Like,
I feel like I should hate Ja Morant, but comedy is just too good. Like the comedy of it all is just too good.
True.
But I want him to be good. Like I would honestly really like the Memphis Grizzlies to be good. I know, why I don't know, but I feel like Memphis deserves a winner in something. The whole economy can't be based off hustle and flow. Like the city.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, they are good. They're going to be good though. Like if he can put the guns down, they'll be good.
See, that's what I'm saying. Right? But I don't
be fine
for it. It's more like, can somebody in his like camp just be like, "Hey, Ja, stop doing that."
Remember,
like,
you're rich.
Yeah,
you can hire people to do this.
Yeah, it's like when really, really rich people get DUIs. I'm like, I pay for Ubers. I don't have any money.
Oh, this is a bad first quarter for the Knicks right now. This is not good. Well, but this is the thing that we do. We do this thing where we keep it close, and we just find a way. Oh, wow.
See, but here's the thing. It's very early. It's in the Garden. Okay, it's a closeout game. Yeah. Tom Thibodeau's eventually going to like wear himself out. He's going to like sweat himself through the too many layers of clothing that were approved for him to wear. And the Knicks are going to figure it out in the second half. It's not that outrageous. And by the way, like the Happy Gilmore meme that Leighton posted is he's just too old. Like Joel Embiid is too tired. He gets too tired. They play him. They play the Philadelphia. Like the Knicks have a little bit more youth. They're a little bit more energized. End of the game. Stick around. Philadelphia will eventually hand them the game.
I mean, I think it's way color, right? The narrative of this particular series has been, as soon as Embiid goes out and goes to the bench, that's when the Knicks kind of come through and find out where they're kind of going.
Yeah.
But the problem has been so far of like, one, they've been starting slow in most of the games and have come back to get those wins. But as a Knicks fan, you kind of already see some of the things that are in that conversation on the floor.
Right.
And you get a good gauge of like, all right, what's the momentum looking like right now? And they're a big momentum team. If they have good momentum, they're rolling, but it takes a little bit for them to start to get to a good spot. So a little worried.
Okay. I mean, again, first quarter, 30 seconds left. We're 2.5 points from. We're still at the under. We're at 41. Okay.
Love it.
Are they looking at this as a flagrant foul? He got all ball.
I don't even know what.
I'm not listening.
Why did they challenge this?
Oh, I think it was an out of bounds play. Were they looking at how it was hit out of bounds? Because he got all ball, but it might have been kicked. Is that what this is? Leighton, you know how you're supposed to talk to your unborn child, like in your soon to be wife's stomach. You like tell them stories. Mm-hmm. On draft night, you'd be like, they don't know what they're doing. It's okay.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. I just say get ready for trauma. That's what I do. It's coming.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Jose
Ruckus in chat saying, I can't stand Aaron Baines. No clue why. Freddie Airmail, right? My hatred for Grayson Allen is fully justified.
See?
Yeah.
It's a thing. It is totally a thing.
I'm trying to think like I want to be like friends with Victor Wembanyama. Like I legit want to be friends with him. I don't know why. I think it would be really cool to hang around with somebody that tall and just like be what the daily is with him.
Yeah.
I like too many people to really hate anybody.
Yeah. I would give at least $20 to see Wembanyama do the Harlem Shake just once. Because this is too much limbs. Yeah, it would be like it would just be too, right. It would just be like sounds like wind chimes moving and shit. Just like what is happening?
What?
Like what?
Wouldn't you think that outside of the Alamo Dome, where do the Spurs play? I would just imagine they play at the Alamo.
Galveston. By the beach. Galveston.
Oh, we're at 43.
What is happening? What are we doing right now? This feels like a jitters thing.
You know the tire shop floaty guys?
Yep.
Why don't they have Wembanyamamas like that everywhere outside the stadium? Just
Victor Wembanyama. Yes.
Did they catch that? Did that count?
Oof. No.
Dang it, Josh Hart.
Too late.
Oh, damn. It was
too late.
All right. Well,
we're not down by that much though. It's not bad.
No, we got a lot of basketball to play.
Yeah,
okay, let's close out some picks. Thanks everybody for being in chat. Good to see everybody. Just so everybody knows, hey Jess, could you maybe throw in the QR code if people that are watching don't have the app? This is Fan Controlled Sports. And you can. There's now a chat is live in the app, right on the app. This is brand new. Just came to us last week, and everybody seems to be enjoying it. Our buddy Camille Gajil is in there. I always mess up his name. I was calling him Kimmel Jizzle for a while, and I don't think that's fair.
His lawyer's going to call you after that one.
Woody the Duck and Ellen Rodriguez have started a rivalry in the chat. Woody the Duck is very, very weak.
Very weak.
The Ukraine is not weak. Okay, let's close out some picks here going into the second quarter. First quarter over under. We hit 43 on the number, so that's under. How many blocks did we end up with? Was there 6?
Probably.
6 even.
6. God, I told you 5.5 was the number.
Damn.
Over. Knicks have the lead going in the second quarter. That's a no. Sorry, Ka. Will the first quarter end on a 3-pointer? Yes, it will. On a 3-point attempt, that is.
Okay.
First quarter total, even or odd? That's odd. 76ers. First quarter total, even or odd? What are they at? 24? No, 26.
Yep.
Even. Knicks first quarter total, that's odd. And those are the picks for right now to close out.
Nice.
And we don't have anybody at 30, so we can close those out. Let me give a quick shout out to the leaderboard. Our buddy Cool One is in a heated battle with Smart Control and Smart Control's alter ego in third place, Control Smart. In fourth place is Hilton Regis. In fifth place is Nivea Diamond. And a new addition to the leaderboard, that would be Herculoides. I've never seen him on here before. In sixth place and tied for sixth, as well as Nerd E with 1750. It's still anybody's ball game here. Picks end tomorrow, Wednesday night at midnight. Top 500 get awarded control, but cool one. Trying to get his second win in the last 6 weeks. In order to win the leaderboard, you have to be, a hawk. You cannot miss a pick, and you have to get a lot of them right. And we have the usual cast of characters at the top that live and die by my keyboard.
No, it's reasonable. I'm in place right now. Looking at my standings too, I'm in number 866. So I'm catching up.
Yeah, you're doing a hell of a job. You're doing the Lord's work, Kyle. You're doing the
Nerdy. I'm coming for you, Nerdy.
Not McTuna Fish, still a legend as well.
Yes,
in there. His name pops up at the top every now and then.
Love it. Yeah, the app has been fantastic. I just got a chance to re-download the new version, and man, it's so feature robust. That's really dope.
Right? Have you tried to play any of the games yet?
No, I'm gonna do that after the game, but definitely check that. No. I need some coins.
Here's the catch-22. Here's the cart before the horse. You got to get a ton of picks and get some of those right to then buy your way up the leaderboard of the game to get all of those 6 skins. You know what I mean? Especially in the golf game. The racing game is difficult, and I'm not allowed to announce it officially yet, but of what it is. But there is a new game coming soon to the app. New game,
super good
to the app.
Super good.
But yeah, okay. Let's throw in Leighton. You want to do first to score, first three, first foul shot, second quarter, and then we can do our evens and odds.
Yep, already gone in.
Boom. Dude, Ka, if you can't tell, Leighton is a pick machine. He is on it. Wait, did you hear the big news today?
What?
This is huge in our world. Gigantic. You're going to be able to start in certain states betting on your friends at Dave & Buster's.
Oh, I did hear about that. Oh, that's going to be madness.
Skee ball.
Oh.
You can bet on certain games with your buddies at Dave & Buster's.
Madness.
Let's go.
Madness.
This is what I want. I want we're working on this as we go along, but I want the Control app to be the place where people come and bet on normal people in sports, like at Topgolf, at par 3 golf, at mini golf, at bowling, at any sport that we create. You can come in and play that sport, and you can gamble control on us.
I would love that. I want that little game that you do to you get all the tickets if you hit the one spot, on the lights that turn on that thing.
Oh, that one's I love that game.
I'm the master of that. I clean Dave & Buster's out.
Oh, ticket machine.
They get mad at me when I play that joint because
I love that.
I'm like, God, I love that. We went on a date when my wife and I on an early date, and I was like, one of my special powers is, right? And she was like, what? I was like, I will win this game at least twice while we're here. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, my eye hand coordination is good enough. I will time it and get it on that one light that gives you all the tickets. She was like, you're full of shit. I did it 3 times, and I was like, I got you. Whatever you want in this world, girl, I got you.
If you want tickets, as long as whatever you want are tickets at Dave & Buster's.
You want this goofy ass things? I got you.
The Knicks were the first team to score in the second quarter.
Yes, I got that pick right.
I don't think we've seen a 3-pointer yet.
No.
We haven't seen a 3-pointer. Right.
Devo should have went up to dunk that. He shouldn't have gone for the foul for that. But anyway,
who is more who do you think gets more gingery comments, Hartenstein or DiVincenzo?
It's got to be Devo.
Yeah.
It's got to be Devo.
Okay.
Alex Caruso light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knicks first to score. First team to shoot a free throw. Also Knicks.
Let's go.
Okay.
I need it.
Close those out. First 3-pointer attempt was by the 76ers.
Campaign, I hate you. Every time he touches the ball. And he shoots like a doofus. I'm like, you have the worst shot. Form.
I also feel like the name Cameron is our generation of parents, or the generation of kids kind of growing up now into adults. How many parents name their kids Cam or Cameron? There's 6 of them in golf, there's 12 in baseball, there's 5 in there's so many Camerons out there. How many Jordan Cameron Jordan Christ? Can't even. Never mind. Why am I so passionate about the name Cameron? I don't.
I mean, if his parents did a good job with at least calling his full name is Campaign. But I get it. I mean, it would have been cool if his name was Champagne. Then it would have been better.
Well, I mean, if he was a politician, it would make more sense.
True. Or if he had a good shot or people liked him, that would be better.
Right.
That's not a doable thing.
Woody the Duck, it is such an experience watching these streams and not watching the games. LOL. Yeah. I hope that's like a compliment to us. Is what I hope.
The funniest thing is I have like 4 things open. I have the Twitch stream here, I have the app on the thing, and I'm watching the game here, and all of you on the teleprompter.
The chat. Oh man, I like that you have the chat on the prompter. That's smart. Yeah. Leighton. Okay, so you guys want to let's do a first half over under right now. We got last week. What did we do last week? We do Pacers Bucks last week, Lay?
It was. I can't remember. It was a bad game.
And we at the beginning of the second quarter, we put the first half over under at 101.5, and it ended at 101.
Wow.
So
amazing.
Freddie Ermel, we got to have derby picks for Saturday, right? Oh, you better believe it. Jose Ruckus taking the over on skee ball. Smart.
Got to do it.
Okay. It's 28-23. Knicks making a little bit of a comeback here.
Sixers want it more right now, though. You can kind of see it, and they need to.
Backs against the wall.
Good block. Ooh. Maxey, no. Wait, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a foul. I have the sound down on the game.
I have no sound on the game. I've been watching sports in silence for months now as I do these streams. The
funniest thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh.
No. I mean, watching the NASCAR race for 4 hours on silent while running the stream.
That must be wild.
It's a tough one. Yeah, that's.
Come on, Deuce. Oh.
So what did y'all want to set this over under for?
Okay, so it's let's see, it's 23-28 right now, 51 points, 9:52 left. Let's set it at 98.5.
Like it.
Nope, 99.5. Do it 99.5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
We're at 53
and he got fouled.
right now. Yeah. And there was a wild 3-point attempt. See, now sometimes it's the Sixers start treating like and there you go.
Let's go.
Now we're all tied up,
Ka. Let's go. OG. Let's go. We needed that.
Sixers
needed that. And again, Embiid on the bench. Knicks come back. They had a really great stat on the TNT broadcast. They said basically 41 points versus 91 points in terms of bench scoring for the entire series. Damn. And Deuce McBride has 51 of those 91 points.
Whoa.
Wild stuff. Again, as a team that doesn't do well in terms of what our bench comprises of in terms of team and players and all that stuff in a series where Embiid has been doing most of the damage for our team, it's still coming to fruition that like our bench is just deeper than their bench. We just need stuff to fall if it's going to work. So we'll see. It's moving.
I believe we just saw a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Am I wrong on that one?
No flex
Did catch a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial? That could be our one, because I think that's 2. That stupid iPhone commercial. I'm not counting that one because I don't want to see that. But I do want to see the Fall Guy. This looks like a movie that's made for me.
Yes, I rock with that.
I started watching because I've been waiting for Patrick Dees to get his together to watch Roadhouse with me on a Zoom call, and he won't.
Oh my God, we have to talk about that.
I got a wife and baby. I can't be yelling at a TV late at night. But so I started the new Roadhouse last night, and all of the reviews of all of the idiots I used to work with, who I love, okay, just destroyed this movie, and I can't understand why. But now I understand why. This movie wasn't made for you. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Listen, you don't have me out here like rating anime movies. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Okay.
I want to see it though.
You don't have me out here hosting a wrestling podcast. Okay. That's not for me. You know what is for me? Roadhouse. Okay. It's
reasonable.
Awesome. It's awesome. Dude.
It is. I watched back to back. I watched both back to back. Watch the new one first and then the old one to refresh it. Oh man, such a weird ass movie, but it's so
it really is. And you know what? Plot aside, because that doesn't really make much sense. I don't. I don't think Leighton's seen either one of them.
Conor McGregor not acting
Oh man,
is amazing.
Conor McGregor going full frontal and like bending over in his butthole. Like I don't need that.
No, that was not in the plans. I don't want the over or the under on that one. No one wants any of it at all. I was like, why? I was like, why? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jose Ruckus' new Roadhouse was pretty darn good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Duh.
No chemistry between the female lead and Jake Gyllenhaal, but they just automatically decided they wanted to smash. I was like, that doesn't work.
But you know what, man? Like I think we all have chemistry with Jake Gyllenhaal. Like straight or gay, I don't care. That guy is
I mean,
hot.
look, if you walk into the octagon, anybody who walks into the octagon can get it. I guess.
I mean, God, Jake Gyllenhaal.
If I walk into the octagon, somebody would want to give me the business. I figure it out. Coming in at 324 pounds, sweaty as fuck, Khalif Adams.
The original UFC where you didn't have to have any kind of boxing
Yes.
or fighting history. You just needed to be
Butterbean
big.
2.0. It'll be me. I'll come through. I'll do it.
Come in hot.
Yeah.
All right. So our first to 30 is still very much alive. Obviously, we're all tied up. You want to do first to 40 right now, Lay? Let's do first to 40. Throw it in there.
Love it.
And we're at 56. We can look at some team stats after you put that one in.
No doubt.
Cool,
Also
cool.
funny that MSG has employed a drone operator. So every time I see somebody fly it on broadcast, I'm like, "There's a bat. Where's Ginobili?" Smack that bat out of the air. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. What? That's over the back. That's a foul.
All right, pick is live.
Pick is live. What's our rebound?
Ooh, let's go. Let's go, Mitch. Let's go, Mitch. Let's go, Mitch.
Man, this game is just Bloxy.
Come on, Deuce. Come on, Deuce. Come on, Deuce. Come on, Deuce. Let's go. Oh, Knicks front row is excited.
They are pumped.
They are hyped. Uh-oh, they're falling apart. Let's go. Get them out of here.
When all those guys go out for dinner, who picks up the tab and why isn't it John Starks?
It should be John Starks. But he's like, man, listen.
Carmelo Anthony
Let's
made
go.
like 8x what John Starks made in one season.
Yep. Oh, wow. They got Bill Bradley in the building? Damn.
Okay, 33-28 Knicks will close out that first to 30 pick. Hey,
Oh,
yo.
baby.
There are 31 rebounds. 32.
Let's go. Let's go.
32 rebounds.
Come on,
Yeah.
Josh. That's a foul. That's a foul. Let's go.
Why don't we do 32 rebounds? What's our offensive rebounds number? Let's do both at the same time.
Offensive is 6.
All right, let's do over under 8.5 offensive. 9.5. 9.5.
9.5. Shout out to Freddie Airmail with the What a Pro Wants commercial call in the Twitch chat. Also, one of the worst commercials in the
brutal.
space.
Super
It's
awkward.
terrible.
Yeah.
Super bad.
And then let's do over under. You want to do over under, man, 50.5 rebounds? Does that sound high? 32, 18.
I can
40,
see
not
Mitch,
even-
I can see Mitch getting 12 on his own. Deuce again. Let's go, baby. Ooh. Come on, OG. Damn.
We're synced up, Kyle.
Yeah.
We're like
We're at 34 rebounds currently.
Ooh, let's go. The strip.
I mean, shit. Yeah. Why don't we do like 52.5?
Hand
I think
off to
that's-
Brunson. Brunson takes a screen from Mitchell Robinson, pulls up for the jumper. It is good.
This is by halftime, right?
By halftime, yes.
The braids are flopping.
First half rebounds.
It's time.
Then read me off some assists. I like doing these team stats. Kyle, keep doing play-by-play. I really like
I
it.
got you. Maxey at the top of the key. He's rolling. Mitch is in the post with Embiid. He's backing him down. Embiid backing him down. Looking for the double. Is not going to get it. Kick to Lowry to the corner for Oubre, and he misses the jumper. Josh Hart brings it up the court. He looks confused as usual. Jalen Brunson coming up, getting a screen for Mitchell Robinson up at the top. He doesn't like screens. He likes to go around him. He's going up, throwing up the ball for the foul, and he gets the call.
That foul brought to you by FanDuel. First donation prize, $20. Matches $20. The new FanDuel prize picks.
What a pro wants is another foul. And Nick Nurse to get a new shirt.
What's our blocks number at?
Blocks. 9 blocks, and we have 15 total assists.
All right,
Love
let's do 19 and a half assists.
Ooh, Jalen Brunson misses from the line.
That's not a good look, Jalen.
They've been doing that bad. They've been not doing well at the line this series, which is not good. We've dropped a lot of points that we could have been picking up. We need all of them. We need to close the door on this Sixers team before they get some confidence. And the 17 fans go back to the the garden. I mean, they go back to the. What is happening?
Both?
Jalen Brunson misses both. Somewhere in the world, someone just got Chick-fil-A because of those two misses.
Jose Ruckus with a good question. This one's for you, Khalif. Best 90s Nick, and why is it Xavier McDaniel?
Xavier McDaniel had the best baldy in the game. Plus, he would definitely punch a person in the face that he did not know.
Yeah, I could see that. Just like out of the blue, like whoa.
Out of just random punching people in the face. Let's go.
I was always a big fan of shoot. All right, so there was the other big man that played the same time as Patrick Ewing. It wasn't Charles Oakley.
Herb Williams.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got you. Herb Williams was the biggest. Herb Williams and my favorite big man who had the ugliest shot in all of basketball, besides Ala Abdul Nabi, was Bill Cartwright on the Bulls.
Is up here? And then was a side
yes. It was like the fan thing with the things at the parking lots.
Yeah.
It was that as a shot.
Bill Cartwright had that, like, it looked like he had a Band-Aid on his face, but it was just a gray patch on a
Yes.
Yeah. Solid.
Yes.
I told Leighton I'd only been a few NBA games, but I was at an NBA game where Manute Bol made a 3-pointer, and then he made another one, and the crowd went insane. It was on SportsCenter. Leighton, you did 19 and a half. That was sick.
What is that?
19 and a half assists.
That was an assist.
Yo, I've not seen Mitch Robinson catch a oop in a minute.
We're at 9 blocks right now.
You want to do 11 and a half blocks?
And they called a timeout on that play. Yes, let's go. The momentum has shifted. Knicks coming in. Mitchell Robinson looking like the oldest man in the NBA when he's really 22.
Man, he is limping hard.
He walks like everybody on Sanford and Son. every cast member.
Woody the Duck in chat saying Patrick Ewing is the only Nick I know. Oh man.
Oh, we got to get you leveled up.
Did Joakim Noah go to the Knicks?
He did play for the Knicks for a hot second.
That's what I thought.
Yep,
yeah,
he did.
Good call, Nerdy. Well
Good
said,
call.
sir.
Good call.
Nerdy in the app chat. Download that app, fcse.xyz. You can download the app. Get in on the chat. Get in on leaderboard poll. Oh, there's a Nelly Corda ad. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Players that went to the Knicks who never should have went to the Knicks, but they got there because of name notoriety. Tracy McGrady was a Knick.
Wow.
At one point. Who else was a big time player on the Baron Davis was a Knick.
Was Baron Davis a Knick?
Baron Davis was a Knick at one point.
Oof. I was at Baron Davis. I was a bartender at Baron Davis's birthday party in Los Angeles, and he told my manager he didn't want any guys to bartend, so I got the night off, but still got tipped out.
Hey, he's doing really well on the business side right now.
Heck yeah,
he's
got a production company, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's doing some fun stuff. I was supposed to do some stuff with him actually.
Nice.
I want to bug him about some cool stuff, but
I had his Warriors jersey for a minute that we got for free for working out birthday party. Yeah,
I mean that was my favorite jersey, my favorite Warriors jersey.
That Baron Davis, this Warriors.
Yeah. This Chipotle commercial makes me laugh too all the time because I've never seen somebody that fine work at Chipotle. That's not true. That's fake news. I've never seen somebody really attractive work at Chipotle before.
First, you're not wrong. Okay. Second, they scoured. They either scoured or that's an actress. I don't know.
It has to be. There's nobody ever been that fine working at Chipotle. I don't care. Whatever.
There's that. No. Okay, so I live out in the middle of nowhere now, and there's like a dump by us, right? And every time, like my wife, we were redoing some things. We filled up a dump trailer, took it to the dump.
Yeah.
And there was like 2 very attractive girls working at the dump.
Yeah.
And we're like, we get to the dump, we're getting back in the car, and Amanda's like, were those 2 girls like really good looking? I was like, yeah. They were. Like, what are they working at a dump for? I was like, maybe it's a good job. I don't know. I got nothing.
My wife and I had a moment like that at some random spot, and it was like a place that you would never expect like really attractive people to work. Because when we grew up, we had like Abercrombie and Fitch, right? Abercrombie and Fitch was like where all the pretty people went to go work, right? Because you were like you had to be pretty to work there.
We'd walk by and be like, "That's too loud in there."
Yeah, I was like, "This smells too much like Glade." There's too many Glade plugins in this store. It stinks. But it was a place where you would see folks and be like, "Oh, you're like extremely attractive. I understand why." Chipotle is not the place for that. That doesn't happen. Starbucks, yes, I can get it.
Sure,
right?
I get that.
A lot of actresses, a lot of actors. They go in. This is their
you get health insurance. They pay you okay,
right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like free coffee, XYZ. Chipotle, I don't think so. It's not real. But nobody's like acting for guac. I doubt it.
We were.
You want to laugh at that one. You want to laugh at that one.
Yep.
You miss me, Josh. I know you do.
I miss you, man. I miss you. There isn't anybody that sweats better than me and you when together drinking. Very few sweat better than me and you.
If we only had, Ernie and Chuck, they took our spot with the sweating thing.
I know. We got two great heads of hair. I mean, just
look, man. I look like reverse Friar Tuck underneath this hat. That's why I'm not taking it off. Nobody want to see that. They were like, that guy definitely doesn't work. That guy works at Chipotle. He definitely works at Chipotle. He's not handsome.
That guy's sweating just enough to get fired from Chipotle.
Can you please not sweat on the carne asada? Thank you.
Sure. Perspiring into the meat.
Oh, you thought that was lemon juice.
No.
Nope.
God, this
lime juice
under
either.
on the first half is looking we're on at 68 points. This is brutal.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to that. I was looking at one of the apps. Ooh, what a shot. I was looking at one of the apps and they were like 103 is the line that they were trying to go. And I'm not seeing that right now.
No.
So I just lost money.
Knicks, obviously the front runner would be first to 40 here.
Mm-hmm.
Leighton, so we did assists, we did offensive rebounds, we did total rebounds, we did blocks, we did Joel Embiid
Good
for
shot.
3. Golly. See, this is when it had Joel Embiid brings him back.
Jose Ruckus says, remember when Patrick Ewing was on the Knicks on the Magic? Yes, that was a dark day.
Yeah, but then wasn't he supposed to be like the head coach in Orlando for a second? And then he
was like, I'm going to play.
Yeah. And then he went to Georgetown and he was going to like revamp Georgetown. And then they were like, listen, to get into the school, you have to be really, really, really smart. And he's like, You can't recruit anybody that can't get in here on academics. And he was like, yeah, I can. And they're like,
yeah, basically, I do what I want on Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, I do what I
also,
want.
this never gets called on Joel Embiid. Never gets called.
Offensive foul, they called that?
They called that offensive foul. Surprise.
Wow.
Are they going to challenge this?
Oh, that's you shouldn't be able to challenge fouls.
Like, come on, right? Like,
should we do a poll? Like, who does Tom Thibodeau look more like? Gru from Minions or
the Penguin from Batman?
Nailed it. Colin Farrell Penguin.
It's the latter.
Or Danny DeVito.
Yeah, it's Colin Farrell Penguin.
I was more Danny DeVito.
Or every gym coach that you've ever had.
Yeah, every
gym
single
teacher.
One. I mean,
Also,
and he's even got the hair for it, right? Like
Totally.
the comb over, it's so wet all of the time.
1,000%.
Like, who has worse hair at this moment? When Tiger Woods takes off his hair at his hat at a golf tournament, or Thibodeau?
That's a hard one.
Ooh. We
Because
had
at least LeBron James is like he's starting to feel the buzz. Kevin Durant's getting close.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Steph is the only one that's been he still has his hair going. Also, we're watching the broadcast. At least I'm watching it on TNT.
Yeah.
And I love Ian Eagle as a broadcaster. I love him. Grant Hill, not so much.
No, I'm not a big Grant Hill guy either.
Nope.
I like when Ian Eagle and Dan Fouts do
Yes.
Steelers games and they call it the beard and the bird.
Like Ian Eagle feels like one of those. I mean, I grew up with him on the New York Yes Network.
Yeah.
Doing Nets games.
Okay.
And his son is really good also, which I didn't expect. But he's that other quintessential like New York voice now for me.
Okay.
Like it used to be Marv Albert when we were growing up, and then it became Breen and Clyde for the Knicks. But Ian Eagle is like a really good broadcaster at this point. And
name a situation where a man who bites a prostitute in a hotel room gets his job back at a major network just a few years later. Name me like a company, like, oh, I went to a sales conference in Des Moines. I bit a prostitute at a Holiday Inn, but I got to keep my job at. This is Marv Albert bit a prostitute, Leighton, if you didn't know.
I did not know this.
And then wore her underwear.
And then wore underwear and was obviously fired from NBC. And then a couple years later, he was just back on broadcast. We're all like, all right, he served his time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, come on, bad foul. It's. I mean, but it's that's one of those things too. It's like, but it's Marv Albert. Like, okay, I guess so.
Sure.
I don't think Mike Breen would have made it through that.
No, definitely.
Especially with his special call too. You can't have bang as your call, and have done things with a prostitute. That just doesn't work. This is bad karma.
Does not work. Yeah,
it's not bad karma.
What's our total fouls at, Leighton? I feel like we've got a lot of whistles.
Let's
18.
go.
18 fouls.
18.
Yeah, there's also 26 points in the paint.
Oh,
okay.
Do you want to do over under 30.5 points in the paint?
Who's leading points in the paint?
The Knicks.
Okay, that tracks. That's good.
That was almost a point in the paint. Put that. Let's do 30.5. That seems like the right.
Isaiah Brother Stein. I appreciate it. I love it.
All right, pick his life.
And then you want to do over under like 23.5 fouls? Because we're at 20 now, right? There's only 2 minutes and 59 seconds left.
We're at 18. So yeah.
Oh, 18?
Yeah. 22.
22.5?
Yep.
Okay. Those Magic Cavaliers picks from earlier just expired. That game's about to start here.
That game has been put into like NBA Siberia. Like that joint is never getting off of NBA TV at all.
No. Well, the Magic can't score any points, but they're lucky because neither can the Cavs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they're over unders. They're like 201.5, 202. I'm surprised they're not like 198.5.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I do like Paolo Banchero though.
He's gonna be I think he's gonna be a really special player. Just bad that he's in Orlando.
I know Orlando is the place where basketball goes to die, really.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the funny thing is, like, Cole Anthony is really good.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get any props. No. Come on, baby, shoot that.
I mean, I think
it's a foul.
Like, and it's not shocking that they're at like the opposite corners of the country, but it's sort of like, hey, if you go to play basketball in Orlando or Portland, you get buried. I mean, outside of Portland. Because Portland loves the Trailblazers, but outside of Portland, nobody talks about Portland Trailblazers.
I mean, people in Portland don't talk about the Blazers now since Dame left, to be fair. Yeah. Like, Portland now is the place that you go if you're a Portland resident, that you go to see other players play.
Gotcha.
Like, once Dame left, I wasn't buying tickets anymore. I was like, all right, it's time to not buy tickets anymore.
I mean, the fact that that organizations are just allowing superstars to determine their future is crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. Ooh, that was bad D. I mean, the weird thing too is like, Dame was in Portland for most of his career, pretty much all of his career.
Yeah,
he did his time. He was loyal as hell to the organization, and he deserved to go wherever he needed to go to try to get a chip.
Mm-hmm.
But like that thing gutted the entirety of the Portland fan base. Like, come on, Deuce. Let's go, baby.
Got it.
When it was interesting because we had Melo for a minute, and Melo was great, but he didn't get a lot of play. And I don't know what's going to happen to that team. Like, they're in the biggest rebuilding phase of their franchise history for a while.
But they haven't and Jose Ruckus with a really good question. Can Josh name a current Trailblazer? Oh man.
Oh, come on, baby.
Well, we're now at 88. We're not going to hit that over. That's for sure. We're staying at the under. We never did a first to 50, did we, Lay?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. No, that was
Short.
off. I saw that.
Man, current trail. I'm trying to think of like a big man on the trail. Like, this is brutal for me.
You did name him already.
Did I?
Yep. You totally named him already.
Who did I say?
Starts with an A. Ooh, good shot, good shot. You totally named him earlier. You were talking about Suns. Former Suns.
Former like Phoenix Suns or
Yep.
sons of former players?
Phoenix Suns. Man, Maxi with that scoop shot is so good. That scoop shot is so good.
49-43 at half. We did get all the way to 92 points, which is
so good.
Pretty impressive where we were 4 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to stay here for the third quarter. We're stay here for the third quarter. Kyle, you want to hang out with us for the third?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Okay.
All right.
If you'll have me, I'll stay.
You cool with hanging for the third, Lay?
Yeah, I'm cool.
All right.
I'm cool.
Let's resolve these picks at the half. I'm still thinking of current trail.
I'm surprised you didn't pick that up already. You totally said it. You said it out loud.
Tell me who I said. Tell me.
Sounds like DeAndre.
Dude, DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, you got it. There you go.
Get how he's on the Trailblazers?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, again, nobody cares here in Portland.
Nobody.
They're like, wow. We already had an old man who looked like an old man who was young in Greg Oden, and now we have DeAndre Ayton.
Man, the Greg Oden resort. I mean, I still think. I mean, he not in the same vein of how it went down, but he is like the Jamarcus Russell of NBA drafts.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Right.
1,000%.
Even though he was just like injury prone, like, whatever, there was so much hype. Jamarcus Russell was going to be the biggest thing on the planet. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then, didn't want to read the playbook, could only throw the ball really hard, just not to receivers,
It is pretty wild to see how badly he kind of turned out. But again, it's like one of those, you look at the full slate of players, you pick the folks who feel like they're doing really well in college, and you pray for the best. Like, the kids in OKC right now, like that is a group of players who you wouldn't have expected to see them as the stars that they have now become, even though they did super well in college. But like that team is set for the next decade. Like, they don't have to worry about getting new players anytime soon unless, somebody does something weird with a kid like Giddey. Or at least, have more allegations about stuff like that happening again. He was cleared of those things, but like that could have been a huge dent in their team makeup. But that team is set. San
Do you think
Antonio
KD goes back to OKC?
Who? KD?
Yeah.
The weird thing is like he doesn't have an actual spot now.
Yeah.
Like that's the weird thing about KD in all of his travels now is, and I was talking to a friend about this earlier today. KD has burnt so many teams in terms of thinking about what the franchise was supposed to be. The bigger conversation right now is like the threesome that's in Phoenix with Beal and Durant and Booker, and that not gelling in the way that they had hoped. And again, they had a bunch of injuries this season that kind of kept them from really seeing their goals come through. But even within that conversation, the chemistry, if you look at the way they look at each other and talk to each other, that's so good, Jose.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Jose.
So
That's
good.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like they're actually moving in a direction that seems like they're doing this together. It feels very much like Booker had that team and it was his team. KD kind of bullied his way in because he needed an out. And then Beal, which I don't understand why people were so high on Beal coming off of, his seasons over in Washington. None of them fit together. Even like year 2 will be interesting to see if KD stays, but I don't think he's going to stay.
What I don't
think he's going to leave.
Is like, Okay, so when KD went to the Warriors, obviously he was more in his prime. But
Yeah.
Steph is a 3-point shooter. He's not KD, right?
Right.
Give the ball whenever you need to KD. You know, the Splash Brothers, they're just going to launch it from wherever, and KD could do his thing. So it kind of worked.
Yeah.
In this situation, when they said there was a big 3 with Bradley Beal, I was like, guys, I think we've like overstayed our welcome with the big 3 term. Jesus.
I mean, here's the thing too. I think a lot of folks, they put the onus on the team for doing what they did, right? Like the Suns were in need of another player to get over that hump because they couldn't get past the Warriors, and they still can't get past the Warriors. The problem was KD has been correct. Kevin Durant has been a bad teammate on every team that he's been on, and you have to look at the chemistry there, right? Because think about it. The only team that he wasn't was when he was the third wheel on the Warriors. Because you had an alpha in Steph Curry who you couldn't deny, right?
No.
Like you were never going to be the number one guy on that team.
And he's
Steph
not
Curry
a diva, and he's like so sweet and kind, and he smiles, and he's like, you know,
right? And he's that person. But every other place that he's played, you had Harden, who's always been a diva. You had Kyrie, who was too busy burning sage.
Yeah.
You had
Look at
Lay's like, my God.
Silent reactions are my favorite, man.
They are the best on the planet.
Burning Sage is just so on par.
but it's true, right?
And
Like
you forget about Russell Westbrook in OKC, and this was before Russell Westbrook was Russell Westbrook.
Yes. And that's the thing too, is like, and the bad thing is like he's caught these players in their worst phases, right? Because Kyrie is magnificent right now, right? He's doing everything you want him to do. He's playing. He's not even playing second fiddle to Luka. They are 1-1 in a real way, which is great. But like he had a 3-person like super squad in OKC that they could have let that go. KD, if he would have stayed at the Warriors, would have had 4 chips by now.
Yeah,
he would have had 4 championships, right? So
what's crazy is that like the OKC big 3, if you look back on it now, they were a big 3, but we didn't know they were a big 3 when they were the big 3 together, right? They were like this like 3, you know. But the funny thing is that this was all before, like, imagine if like Mariah Carey, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and Pat Benatar were on the same team together. But they had yet to realize that they could burn down Andre Rison's house. They could like start a war in Haiti and like ruin women's rock forever.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They were all on the same team together, and then they go elsewhere, and they're like, "Wow! Like, look how many triple doubles Russell Westbrook can have." It's like you can have all the triple doubles you want. If you can't get past the first round of the playoffs, you're worthless.
Yeah, I mean, he went from being Beyonce to being Katy Perry real quick, and that was the problem. Yeah. You know, I love you, Katy Perry.
Thank you.
Shout out to Katy Perry.
Shout out Katy Perry.
Shout out to Katy Perry.
Leighton, let's resolve some of these first half picks here. Here we go. First to 40. That was the Knicks. I already got that one. Okay. Will both teams be over 40% field goal at halftime? Leighton?
No.
The
Knicks are 51. The Sixers are 37.
They haven't. I don't think they've gotten over 40% except for that game that Embiid went off.
Oh, gross. Over under 22.5 first half fouls.
First half fouls. 18.
Ugh, under. 30.5 first half points in the paint.
Points in the paint. Leighton can't do math on the spot. 34.
34?
34.
Over. Boom. Okay. There we go.
Right.
11.5 first half blocks.
Blocks. Oh, we're at 10.
Yeah. Close.
Right there.
19.5 first half assists.
Assists. 22.
Ooh, over. Okay. Rebounds, 52.5 total first half rebounds, all rebounds.
Oh, total? Oh, yeah. 44.
Wow, we're way under on that one. Over under 9.5 offensive rebounds.
Oh, under 7.
Dang. They only had one more since that? All right, first 40s Knicks. Over under 99.5 first half total points. We're under on that. Second quarter total, even or odd?
We are odd.
Odd. 76ers second quarter total, even or odd?
It's odd. It's only 17.
What's that?
It's odd.
Odd. And then the Knicks second quarter total, even or odd?
Even 32.
Even. And then I think we were under on the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. I only saw 2. And then, okay. So that's all of the picks.
Nice.
I've got the
Resolved.
third quarter ones already in there. So
You got some third quarter ones in there?
yep.
What'd you put in?
Even odd, first team to shoot free throws, make free throws. I think I
Got
put
it.
the first 3-pointer, first to score.
Okay.
That kind of stuff. And,
Question for you're still going through stats. Once you're done, I'll ask you both the question.
No, go ahead. I'm just clicking things.
Oh, if you could do a live broadcast outside of a sports venue at the biggest event of that sports's year, what place would you want to do that broadcast from, and what sport would you do it for?
Like, so you're saying, like, what stadium would I want to do a Super Bowl from or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Go ahead.
It would have to be the finals at Madison Square Garden. I'm pretty sure there's characters. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's people to interview. So that's easy.
Interview would be just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing would be nuts. Madness.
I think I would love to do the Sunday at the Masters.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Like Tiger in the Hunt, Sunday to Masters. That would be an all-time thing for me.
Yeah.
And a close second would be like last game of the season, playoff on the line, Steelers Ravens at Heinz Field.
Ooh, yeah, that would be madness.
Fun.
That would be madness. That'd be dope.
What about you, Cock? Give me something.
Oof. NBA Finals in the Garden would be great. Outside the Garden would be nuts. I would love to do the U.S. Open over at Arthur Ashe would be great. Or do Wimbledon, because I have a bucket list thing. I want to go to Wimbledon at least once.
I hear Wimbledon is actually pretty sweet.
I heard it's pretty dope. Of course, you have to have your pinky up whenever you do everything. But
I mean, you have to be relatively behaved while being intoxicated.
Yes, see, Josh. We're here because it's like you got to get like respectfully lit at the event,
dude. You just named like a really good podcast.
See, respectfully lit. Write it down.
A few cocktails. Have a guest and just start kind of being inappropriate, like not getting canceled, but like my one buddy was like, Abercrombie and Finch is sort of like if Yankee Candle banged an Axe body spray. I'm like, yeah, I think
that's perfect.
I'm like, yeah, that smell is just like Yankee Candle, like having weird Axe body spray. All
right, now I gotta go buy the URL real quick. Hold on. I gotta do it now because I didn't. That was a good call. Yeah. But those would be really, really fun to be able to go do. Like, I mean, I want to go to a super. Like, I'm dying to figure out a way to go. One, I need to go to WrestleMania at some point because it's gotten so good.
Okay. Leighton and I, just so you know, Leighton and I are very anti-wrestling people.
No, that's reasonable. I know.
I would have to be paid to go to that.
I'd love it.
I would have to. Yeah.
I love it. And what's the other one that I want to? Oh, World Series Game 7 at Wrigley.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had it. It was in my head and I just lost it. But there's a couple of spots I think would be really fun to go to. Oh, I definitely want to go to NBA All-Star weekend if it's in a good city. If it's in a good city, I want to go to that. If it's in some other trash bag city, if it's in Galveston, I'm not going.
Man, Galveston, talk about like the mayor of Galveston woke up yesterday and was like, "What happened?
Did you see what Beyonce's mom did?
No.
Beyonce's mom called Charles Barkley out on Twitter, on X, and was like, "Don't you talk mess about Galveston." And he apologized on air.
That is hysterical.
I was like, "Yo,
Bayhive. Don't mess with the Bayhive."
I have a good Beyonce mom story if you want to hear.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, Mitch.
Mrs. Knowles.
Miss Knowles, Miss Tina. So during the pandemic, I was working and doing some remote broadcasting for some nonprofits because they didn't have a way to do it. They were like, "We don't know what we're doing. You're a Twitch streamer. You know how to do this stuff. Can we talk to you?" And I was like, "Cool." So we had this nonprofit show that we did. The show that we did, it was around a very rough topic around police brutality or whatever.
Gotcha.
And Beyonce's mom was.
I thought you were going to say the Falcons draft, but I.
All right, guys. Hey.
We were discussing Trey Young's hairline, and we were trying to figure out a way to do a GoFundMe for that.
Man.
And Beyonce's mom was, she's a philanthropist. She does all this work. So we have the shot set up. I'm running everything here from my studio. I'm gotten everything going. We're getting Beyonce's mom ready. We go live. She's on the spot. Camera got her framed up, looking all nice, looking perfect. She's about to go talk, and the camera starts to dip. And mind you, I am in Portland. She is in Texas. There's literally nothing I can do about this. She has a person who's working with her in the room, who's like set up all the stuff per the way we did it. The shot ends on Beyonce's mom's breasts for 20 minutes. And there's nothing I can do. It's just like it's lower third and boobs. And I got a person in my ear. I got the showrunner in my ear who's like, Khalif, what the F are you doing? Fix it. I was like, I am not a magician.
Yeah.
I don't have telekinetic powers. I am not the X-Man that you want. Go ask somebody in the room to fix the camera.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Nothing. There's nothing I can do but be like, yo, that's crazy that Beyonce's mom's breast is on the camera like this. And I had nothing to do with it, and it's my fault, and I'm getting blamed for it. And it was the funniest 15, 20 minutes of my life.
Solid.
And also the scariest, because I was like, they're going to eat it. Like, Beyonce's going to get the beehive on me, and I'm going to die.
Yeah, they're like it's like Swifties versus Bayhive, right? It's
man. I was like, it's not. I was like praying. I was like, it's not my fault, y'all. It's not my fault. But I was like, oh yeah, that was a moment. That is on a hard drive somewhere in my. Yeah. Like, here's the thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
What is happening?
BC Lions, how do you spell your name, Khalif? Is that correct? No, it's spelled with K-A-H. Yeah, there you go.
K-H-L-I-F is the way you spell it.
Leighton, you want to do okay? What picks went live? We got first team to make free throws. I see first team to shoot free throws. First team to score. Did you put like evens or odds in there at all?
Yeah. The evens are they're all in there.
What's our okay? So, look at Jalen Brunson tonight.
He's
2 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter, 6 for 6 from the floor, no turnovers, 12 minutes.
Good job.
Well done.
Good job. I mean, he's getting it in. He's starting to get to bubble up in that spot.
Who do you think? I mean, how many times do you think the hair injection places reached out to Tom Thibodeau? Like, we could save you.
I mean, but I feel like Tom would fight it. Tom was like, that's not me. He's like, that's not who I am.
Yeah.
He's not the
Ryan Urlacher situation.
No, but I know that's wild that I remember that. What?
Excuse me.
I think he would fight everything that would try to make him look younger.
Yeah,
he's like that's not who I am as a human.
I am Gru. Deal with it.
This is who I am. Leave me be. Come on, Jalen.
I do picture-in-picture to check the baseball score and come back to the app. I get an ad on the video. Man, that's
no flex zone. Just be happy it's not that one, or the Temu one.
Leighton, do you want to do first team to 55? No, but hold on. Let's do this. Will Knicks get to 57 before the Sixers get to 50?
Got it.
We can hope. Devo, come on, baby. That's off.
Way off.
No.
Oh, that's
nope.
No, he didn't get that second foot off the ground.
No, he didn't.
So my little nephew, he's 11.
Yep.
And he's a stud at basketball. He's really, really good.
Love it.
He plays on like a Paul George sponsored team, like an AAU team.
Yeah.
In Oakland. And we were playing like pickup in the driveway, right? And I stink. I'm not very good. Not at all. When I was a kid, I've said this on here many a time. When I was a kid, my dad was a basketball coach. My brother was an absolute stud, and I was horrendous, right? But I loved playing basketball, like rec. I wasn't on travel teams or anything like that. I just played rec basketball all growing up. My dad was like, "Hey, just a little point here. Okay, you're a good swimmer. You play golf. You're good at that. You're not good at basketball. Let me just give you, but you love to play, and that's great. That's great. Don't shoot it. just use that fat ass to rebound. Just box out, teach other. Dude, I was an awesome rebounder. Anyway,
Love it.
I spent too much time in a pool. My terrestrial abilities aren't great. So we're playing basketball, and we're like halfway through the game. My little nephew stops and he's like, "Uncle Josh, you are terrible at this." Like, I was like, I know, I'm not supposed to shoot. And he's like, "Can you just rebound for me?" Right? I was like, "Okay." So I'm just rebounding for him. We're playing. I was like, "All right, let's play a little one-on-one." He beats me like 15-0. I was like, "Come on, one more time." It's like 14-1. Like, this isn't. He's like, "This isn't fun for me." So now we have a secret handshake. And he was playing this past weekend. He went 4 for 4 from 3 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Just
wow.
Little, like, and Jesus a sniper, right?
Yeah.
And we have a secret handshake. We double tap, and then he just goes, "You stink at basketball," right? So at halftime, he comes over and he double taps me. He goes, "You stink at basketball," and like ran away. And his dad was sitting next to me. He's like, "What did he just say to you?" And he's like, "It's our thing. It's our thing."
That's great. I love that. Love that.
It's now a basketball game, 49-47.
This is what happens. This is what happens. We start off slow in the beginning of the third quarter, and then hopefully we kind of come out of it. Again, those non-Embiid minutes are going to be the thing that determines who wins this game again.
Like, where does Embiid end up in the fourth quarter kind of a situation?
I mean, it's always about timing. Like, I think we've outscored the Sixers by like 30-something points whenever he's out. Like, time of possession is ours, points are ours whenever he's out. So it's that, how tired does he get? Are we working him, which we haven't been doing, even though he has a bum knee. We have not been going at him in any real capacity, which has not been smart. But, you know, we'll see.
Go too dirty. You don't want to go full Draymond Green in a Kia commercial kind of a thing. But
man, I mean, like, if you're
going
to do that,
Green's house? Jesus.
I want that to be his house.
Racer24524 in chat says, "We need picture-in-picture." Listen, if you watch live, you can minimize our window and go check a baseball score on ESPN.com. It's not that hard. Okay. You don't like, in what other app are you able to watch a video and then watch another video? That doesn't exist on your phone. Okay. So if you want picture-in-picture, you can still watch it, go to another app, check a score, come back and keep the video live. I know that for a fact. I've done it. Anyway, it's, you know, unless you got like a Google Pixel 8. I don't know. I'm just grabbing commercial jokes. Poor Google Pixel.
I know.
We have a new hire at the company, working with some of our marketing, and I was like, the easiest way to text me is, the easiest to get in touch with me is text me, unless you have green text. She's like, "I have an Android." I was like, "All right, just let's stick to Slack." And she's like, "Why do you have to?" She's like, are you like not a green? I was like, "No, I just live in the middle of nowhere and I don't have cell phone reception, but also get an iPhone."
I had an Android for about a month and then was like, "This is not right. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you complicate your life in a way that is so bad?" And then went back to my iPhone and was like, "Yes, I'm actually back in the real world."
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, I was like texting people. They were like, "It's not green anymore." I was like, "Yeah, baby, let's go. Multimedia that's not 22 KBs. Let's go."
All right. I'm going to see if I can debunk this situation. I'm trying to do picture-in-picture to prove that I'm correct. All right. So I just got an Adobe some kind of thing. Okay. I'm on ads because I'm not watching the game live on the app. I'm watching it here in front of my face. Okay. Now I just clicked on ESPN and I still have the video going. Okay. Now I'm going to go out of this and I'm going to go here and I'm going to go back, and it appears it's totally fine. It stays right on my face.
Look at that.
And I go back to chat and boom, there I am.
Ben Stiller. I'm trying to get him on Spawn on me to go talk about
Henrik Lundqvist, the old goalie. Walt Frazier on the call.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Sting!
Sting is here.
Did Sting regrow back hair?
I think so.
Oh, man.
Want to hear something fun about Sting?
Talk to me.
The Game Awards, if you're a video game fan.
Yes.
Basically the Oscars of the video game space.
Okay.
Sting was performing during the Game Awards one year, and it was a year that I was featured as of the global gaming citizen in the gaming space by the Game Awards.
Love it.
I got more of an ovation than Sting did.
Take that, Sting.
Take that, Sting. You suck.
Every step you take, every move you make, Khalif Adams is better than you.
You're behind me, Sting.
That was good. That was
Stay
really
back.
good.
Stay back.
That was really good.
BC Line asks, Khalif, what's your favorite Canadian basketball player? RJ Barrett would be that.
Wow, not Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or Steve Nash?
Nah.
Man, I always like Nash, and I'll tell you why I like Nash. Because every now and then at Barney's Beanery in Los Angeles, Steve Nash would show up and do karaoke. I swear to God.
Really?
Yes.
That's wild.
And if you can guess the song that Steve Nash did most often, I feel like it's a poll or a pick. I should give you
10 Crack Commandments by Biggie Small. I would pay money to see Steve Nash do 10
I will
Crack
tell you this.
Commandments.
It's not rap. It isn't rap.
Damn it. Damn it. I want that to be a thing so bad.
I'll tell you this. It's not rap or hip hop. It's definitely like white
Rock.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Bon Jovi probably.
Wow.
That's the question.
What Steve Nash did as his karaoke song?
Living on a Prayer.
Nailed it.
Look at that. Do I know white people? Do I know white
Do
people?
you know white people? Let me tell you something. There's few things outside of Bon Jovi and Hall & Oates that gets white people's loins really moving. And there you go. Do you know the song Rubber Band Man by Spinners? Do you know that song?
Yes.
Okay. So that's one of my favorite songs all time. So we listen. That's like Rosie and I have like dance party, and she's always like Rubber Band Man, Rubber Band Man, Rubber Band Man.
Yeah.
So the other night we played Rubber Band Man, and I've been trying to get her to like other songs. So I like wanted to get like Mo Money Mo Problems or like like some Biggie, Dre, that rap. But obviously, I don't want to introduce my daughter to the language that early. Right.
1,000%.
So they're like radio edits, but every now and then Alexa lets a non-radio edit slip by. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, when that one slips by, Amanda, not happy.
I can only imagine. Oh right. My God.
51-51. We got 8 minutes left. It's all tied up.
I don't like it. We need some separation in here. Why is Oubre clotheslining Brunson right now? What is happening?
Wait a minute.
Jose Ruckus, new show on FCTV. God knows white people. Yes. Hosted. I mean, the theme song would have to be Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
It would have to be.
Are you friends with Neil Diamond? You guys buddies?
No, not anymore.
Dang.
He doesn't like me anymore. I talked about how everybody gets lit to his songs at weddings, and I was like, come on, bro.
Man. Okay. Should we do first team to 60? You want to do first team to 60, Lay?
Yeah. Also, Dame and Giannis are out for Game 5.
Yes, they are out.
What?
Apparently, well, Giannis has that calf strain, and Damian Lillard has an Achilles strain. It's like the same muscle.
Wow.
Yeah, basically. How are you going to talk nice to the referees like this, Maxie? Get out of this league. Anyway. Yeah, it's looking interesting right now. I think the third quarter is going to be the deciding space for where we kind of see.
I wanted to do. Woody the Duck said, "Do it in 3 minutes." So Woody, I just did it, and it was fine. But let me bring that up to the people, the powers that be. That might be a Twitch thing more so than it is an app thing. And I don't know if that's something we can fix on the back end, but let me figure it out for you. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm not trying to minimize your experience. No pun intended. Like that one. Come on.
That was really good. That was very good.
Okay, it's tied up 51-51, correct?
51-51.
First team is 60. It's 8 minutes or 7 minutes or so left.
I think the Sixers are going to get to 60 first. I just have a feeling right now, looking at the
Let's
temperature
do
right now.
At the end of the third quarter, over under 131.5.
Nice.
You like that?
Oh, here we go. No flex zone.
Say it again.
Over under end of the third quarter, over under 131.5.
Okay.
Which means, yeah, each team would be at like 75. No, 65. That doesn't make. Yeah, do it. 131.5. Do it. What?
One wing stop. We saw it.
Oh, we just saw the wing. That was we had our first half over under.
We had our first half wing stop.
I went and ate Wingstop. Amanda was out of town 2 weeks ago. I just went and ate Wingstop by myself. Let me tell you, was it depressing? Yeah. Was it awesome? Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. You always feel bad about yourself after you have Wingstop.
Totally. Yeah.
No, I've never come out of a Wingstop session and felt good about my life.
Are you are usually like more of a scruff than full beard, right? Like that's a bigger beard than you're used to.
Usually, yeah. This is the grown out. I don't care about my life beard. This is the I have no public appearances beard. This is what this is. It's like I have no the work is not coming in beard.
Well, that being said, there's nothing quite like smelling your mustache after Wingstop like 90 minutes later and still going like, what is that? Blue cheese?
Habanero.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. It's like,
there's also nothing worse than eating wings and having like a baby and having to hold the baby and getting wing sauce like right on her face when you
my god.
Layton, get used to that, man. Like holding a baby in wings, it's really hard.
Did you go okay, so does that change your wing preferences once you have a child? Do you go from bone in
dry
wings
rubs
to boneless wings?
Oh, but see, I can't. There's very few places that make a very good boneless wing.
True.
But I know for a fact that what I'm getting with bone in is going to be pretty consistent.
Yes. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Just to save my fingers. Like if I was going on a date in my mid-20s, I'd probably get boneless. But if I'm going on my date to a wing spot, I'm not going too well, Kyle.
I love that. First of all, I love that was a thought, and second of all, I love how that thought is so fucking true.
Yeah, totally.
It's like, oh man, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't let you see my true self yet.
Totally.
Because you know what you go and eat a wing for real.
You can't go to barbecue places or wing places until you've seen each other naked.
True.
I think that's like a rule.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
You don't want to see what I do to this bone. You don't want to know.
you don't want any of that.
You don't want none of this yet. Or maybe you do. Maybe that's the thing. That's a fact. What is happening?
This is, man, third quarters of NBA games are just
rough.
A slog. They're rough.
Brutal.
They're rough.
Brutal.
They're rough.
Yeah. This is when if you go with somebody that doesn't care about the sport, they're on their phone, they're not really paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Look, Khalif and I are over here talking about the difference between bone in and boneless wings.
And also, why aren't boneless wings just called nuggets? That's just stupid.
Right?
This is dumb. Thank you.
Like,
right?
They're sexy nuggets. They're just really sexy
nuggets dipped in the sauce already.
It's like nuggets with no shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I've been doing lately is the grilled nuggets at Chick-fil-A. They're actually kind of fire.
Really?
Had them.
I have not had that.
You got to eat them with a fork because they're a little greasy, right?
Yeah.
But they're actually pretty dang good. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I will die on this hill every day of the week. The chicken crisper at Chili's is bang on. So good.
Ooh, that sounds really good. If I didn't have a whole bunch of leftovers in the crib,
straight to Chili's, dude.
Oh.
I always, every time my wife's like, we should do a date night, I'm like, yeah, we should. There's a French place right down the street. It's called Chili's, and we're going.
Chili's. I do miss one thing from being East Coast is I miss White Castles.
Oh,
which is controversial because no one is supposed to miss White Castle.
No, it's not very good. It's not.
I used to work at White Castle.
I one time I ate the White Castle right near Madison Square Garden. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
It's a little dirty, like most fast food places near there.
Yep.
And I had to get off like 2 stops early to throw up. It was bad. And I don't like. I love White Castle. I'm like, I think it's great. I did just that day. I think somebody was back there mixing the wrong things, and bing, bang, boom. You know.
Yeah, I had some White Castle incidents over the years. I used to work at White Castles right when they changed when I was a young lad. Shout out to a work permit. But I used to work there when they made the transfer because they had the KFC Baskin Robbins move when they did that as a real thing.
Yeah.
White Castles partnered up with Church's Chicken.
Oh.
And I was working there, and I was like, I don't have to buy dinner. I can just take this home.
This is something.
Walking home after my shift at 11 o'clock at night with a medium-sized shake and some chicken and White Castles, walking home like an idiot. Brain freeze, not knowing where the hell I'm walking, going home and with the meat sweats
Oh,
and smelling
legend.
rehydrated onions, which is the thing that is White Castle's claim to fame.
Rehydrated onions.
Rehydrated onions. That's what gives you that White Castle flavor.
Man,
No
I worked
flex
at Honey
zone.
Baked for a while. That wasn't the best either.
Yeah, it's not great, but I still crave it all the time. It's so dumb.
Hey.
Murder burgers is what we call them.
Murder burgers.
Yeah, because your body just hates itself and you want to die.
Leighton took me to every wing spot and fast food place in the Atlanta area in like 3.5 months, and I forever am grateful to him. I couldn't fit into most of my clothes when I got home because I was just wearing fan controlled mesh shorts for like 3 months. But, yeah.
Oh, they give Embiid the dumbest calls. Look at this. Look at this.
He didn't. Ugh. There's no foul there.
None. No foul.
All right, let's do some maybe end. We got 6:30.
6:30.
I think we're gonna end this at the end of the third quarter. We'll let Khalif enjoy the fourth quarter without having talking to us dum-dums.
No, it's been fantastic.
What do we have? Let's look at some like team stats. Lay. Let's get some. What do we?
Well, both teams are above 40% field goal.
Whoa!
But under 50.
It.
Under 50, over 40.
Hart's got to pull that shot. He's always so tentative.
Are they like? Should we do like 42%?
So we can only have 50 rebounds.
50 total rebounds.
Yep, 27.
And let's do end of third quarter 62.5 rebounds, 63.5. It's basically like a rebound every 30 seconds.
Is that 63.5?
63.5. Give me offensive rebounds too. What are we at?
Come on, Josh. Let's go.
Got it.
We needed that.
8.
It's a big shot.
10.5.
Yeah.
9.5. Do 9.5. Let's be safe. 9.5. That's our over under.
Get that out of here.
There's another block ski.
You're not dunking on us like that. Get out of here, Maxie.
Hartenstein. That sounds sort of like a crappy 80s like lawyer duo. Hart and
Hartenstein.
One's got all heart, the other one's Stein. There was a show like Heart to Heart. Remember Heart to Heart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Randomly, I was looking up something about Ben Stiller's IMDb the other day, and I was like, one of his first credits was a show called Kate and Allie. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Show?
Kate and Allie was classic, man.
Yeah. I was like, oh, my God. I can't remember that. What a good call.
Okay, we've got first team to 60 was the 76ers. That over-under is going to get absolutely smashed, I think.
Agreed. Don't pass that. Kick that. Kick that. Kick that. No. Kick it. Shoot that. OG. Oh.
No. Oh, that's an offensive rebound.
Come on, Jalen.
Got it.
Let's go. We need that.
All right, we're going to have to live. Well, no, let's keep it. Let's keep it for right now. We got 131.5. Damn.
We need those offensive rebounds real bad. This is the part of the game that gets real chippy.
Leighton, give me what's assists? There's a turnover.
Stone hands Embiid. Let's go. Love it. Love it.
Assist 29.
31.5.
Yeah, okay. End of third quarter.
Kelly Oubre Jr. looks like every R&B singer that never made it to a real group. I love it. I love it. He's like the fifth heartbeat. What? Oh, what a rebound.
Good.
What a rebound.
Is that enough? Did we just hit the over on offensive rebounds thanks to Dr. Hartenstein?
I hope. Look at that rebound. Let's go. And there's a foul. Come on, foul him.
Live.
Okay, I'm reading off the this is leaderboard is tight. Cool one still in lead 2170. Smart Control 2151. Control Smart 2111. Nivea Diamond 2051. Hilton Regis 2030 and Herculoides at 1990. And Nerdy E at 1970. So Racer 24524 in there at 1931. He's in
Love it.
solo 8th place. Again, leaderboards end tomorrow night, midnight Pacific. 62.
Move up to
61
number
here.
536 in the app. I'm great.
You've climbed to 536.
Yeah, from 866. Not bad.
Well done.
Ooh, come on. Oh. Hustle back. He hit that. No, he didn't. Okay, good.
Short.
Too short. Move on, Batum. What are you doing, Devo? He's a bum. Go. Ooh. Oh, yeah. 1-on-1. Let's go. Ooh.
You want to do first team to 70, Lay? We probably won't
Go.
sell. There we go. Yeah, let's do
Devo.
first team to 70.
Let's go.
DiVincenzo, the Ginger
Where's Spike
Ninja.
Lee right now? Spike Lee is not in the garden? How? That can't be real. He has to be.
Did Carmelo Anthony take his seat?
No, because he has a side. He has a on the side. All the Knicks are on the ends right now.
Is he shooting a movie somewhere?
Maybe.
Yeah. But he's in New York shooting the movie. Is what Denzel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
What movies he
wild
shooting?
that
With
he's not
Denzel?
there.
Equalizer 4.
I mean, to be fair, Equalizer, the new Denzel Equalizer is really good.
Dude, the Denzel Equalizers are awesome.
It's really good.
Yes.
I'm like surprised at how menacing Denzel Washington can be when he doesn't want to do things.
My God. He's awesome.
He's
mean-
like the Hulk, but Denzel Washington with a gun.
I don't okay, I know we already got the Expendables, but can we get, hey Ray, good to see you. Can we get like the Equalizer Taken like crossover? Because that's right. It's just like sick old dude, awesome actor, like ninjas, right? They have a particular set of skills.
I mean, what was the last Expendables? Who what was that roster? Because like it gets older every time they do a new
Yeah,
one.
it does. I mean, I feel like now those Expendables are just wrestlers and Stallone.
And like Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, Dolph
magically.
Lundgren was in it. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure. Man.
Yeah. Also, thinking about random thought that just came to my mind about all that stuff.
Hit me.
Who do you think is going to win this Tyson fight? Do you think this is going to be a laydown? This Tyson Paul fight?
It's in what, 2 months?
It's in 2 months. They supposedly no headgear, 8 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. You can actually knock somebody out, which is a weird thing to have as a stipulation when you're boxing. Because you should just be able to do that whenever the fuck you want.
You're supposed to throw punches at somebody's face. That's
right.
what's happening,
They're
right?
like, oh, now you can actually knock people out with Tyson is in the mix. What?
Dude, listen, Mike Tyson, I mean, I guarantee you both of them are on some sort of steroid, right? They kind of have to be.
Probably.
In order to for Mike Tyson to even be able to recover from workouts at, what is he, 60?
60? No. What are you doing?
Is he 60?
Something like that. I mean, he has to be late 50s at most. He has to be late 50s,
57.
early 60s.
He's 57. Okay.
57.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8 rounds, 60 minutes. I mean,
He's
unless
gonna
he
go
knocks
at
him out
least
in the first 4
rounds.
rounds, I think it goes the distance and you know what I mean?
Yes. I think that's my thing. Is like 4 rounds is going to be, he's going to get gassed after that.
Totally.
But he still could knock him out in 4
I'm
rounds.
very interested in it though.
Yeah.
Very. Is it good? It's going to be for free on Netflix, right?
Is it?
I mean,
Oh, come on, team.
man, this is a friggin' basketball game, huh?
Yeah, this is a game, boys.
Well, we just hit at 131. We had it at 131 and a half, so we're definitely probably going to hit that over.
Mm-hmm.
Under 2 minutes to go, unless something crazily weird happens. Leighton, do that pickup will the last shot attempt be a 3-pointer? I always like that pick.
Ooh, good pass. Come on, OG. Come on, baby. Good shot.
Got it.
Good shot.
And our first team to 70 is, I bet, it's going to happen this quarter, so we'll see that. We could even maybe do, minute 40. And now people are going to start playing for last shots here.
Oh, that was a good almost. Good almost. Right
On the
there.
floor.
Smart. How? He did. Oh, they must be in the penalty?
Do you think courtside at the Garden during the playoffs is better than courtside at what is now Crypto.com Arena? Where would you rather sit?
Oh, in the Garden for sure.
You think? Okay.
I was good. I was literally going to buy tickets for this game.
Really?
Fly back to New York. I was going to try to get good tickets too. I was like, I don't need a 401k. Who needs that? I can get there. I can do it.
Who needs it?
I'll cash out. I'll cash out. But I like the crypto feels too Hollywood. Like I don't think people care enough in crypto.
No.
Like they have a good time. They have a good time. No campaign miss, please. I hate you.
Wow. You aren't a campaign fan.
I hate him. Hate that man.
69-68. He's got one of the ugliest shots to ever make professional basketball.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Pretty bad.
You should get banned from the league for that. Get him out.
You need like the I hate campaign shirt.
Yeah, I would get it. I would make it.
All right, Knicks first team to 70.
Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go.
Under a minute to play.
Interesting. Embiid has played most of the third quarter, so we'll see what that means for the fourth.
Right.
Campaign miss, please, sweet Jesus.
God, is that ugly? That is
bad offensive. No, Maxey got that. That's easy.
Missed
But
it.
two. Let's go. Josh, careful. Good trailer. Good trailer.
Bottom.
Ooh, Deuce was too quick. Too quick.
I don't know.
Why are we not playing D on this man? He's rolling out the ball. What's happening? Ooh, Cam is open in the corner. I mean, to be fair, like Brunson shouldn't be trying to shade for the double on that. He shouldn't. Like he should be just playing his man in the corner because what he's gonna do if if he spins. That's a foul.
You got 4 seconds. There it is.
Come
Shoot
on,
it.
Josh. No, that's off. Yeah, I saw that.
It was a 3-point attempt, though, Lay. It was a 3-point attempt. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Here, little NBA watch party, live picks and polls with our buddy Khalif Adams. You know from Spawn on Me. We're going to close out these picks, but before we do that, where can the good people find you? We'll let you go and we'll close out the picks.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It has been I've had not this much fun watching the games this season, so this has been so much fun to have.
Let's do it again in the next round, man. Let's do it again in the next round.
I am down. I'm totally down for that.
Y'all are gonna make me watch the Knicks? Oh,
okay. I'll come before a game that you care about. I'll do it for sure. You can check out most of the work that I do here on Twitch, and if you're watching the app, hopefully we'll be doing some work in the app with the Fan Control crew at some point soon. But twitch.tv/SpawnOnMe is a place you go check out our live show, usually every Thursday night around 6 p.m. PST. You can check out our podcast on all podcast platforms. We just had our biggest award show called the Spawnies, which is the Game of the Year show back in February. Go check that out on YouTube. It was fantastic. We had like 300,000 people watch it, which is great.
Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Exactly that. And yeah, we're just rolling through and making some good stuff happen. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in the summer, so go check out.
Next time you do that, or anything that you do where there's like a vote and people can pick who's going to win, tell me and I'll put it up on the app.
I have to bug the team about how can we incorporate, because all of our votes are fan voted. It's like literally every game that we do, or every game that's nominated is nominated by the fans, and every winner is voted by the fans. And we had 13 categories that we've been doing. So I got to go bug the team to feel like, let's incorporate some of that stuff into the app. See if we can get some of that going, because it's been dope.
Anything you want people voting on, just tell me and put it in the app. No problem.
I'll bug you. So we can make that happen for sure.
Carl, you're a legend, man. Always fun to hang out. Hopefully, I know Leighton doesn't want this to happen, but hopefully we make a good run, because I would like to watch more basketball with you, my friend.
Same here, my friend. Thank you to everybody in the chats. You've been brilliant and fantastic as always. I'm hoping to get out of 533 spot. Let's see where I'm at. 536. Damn it. Went down. But you've all been a blast as always, and chat has always been lit. It's super good to have you.
Love you, man.
Massive love to you all. I'll see you all soon. Peace.
Later, buddy.
Peace out.
Later.
See ya. All right, let's close out these picks. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. Okay, end of third quarter, over under 131.5. We hit the over. It wasn't that far over, to be honest with you. I think my 135.5 that I originally said might have been the right one. Knicks third quarter, even or odd?
Knicks, odd.
76ers third quarter, even odd.
Even.
Third quarter total, even or odd?
Odd.
First team to make the free throws. We got to look on a play-by-play for that. First team to shoot free throws, first team to make free throws, and then the first team to score in the third quarter. Shit, I didn't even look at those. Sorry, man.
Oh, Sixers are both of those for free throws.
Okay, Sixers both. And then give me first team to score a third quarter. Is that the Knicks?
No, it would be the Sixers. It was their free throws.
Oh, the first points of the quarter were free throws?
Yeah.
Whoa. All right.
I know, right?
Close these out. And then end of the quarter will be a 3-pointer. First team to 7. Who was the first team to 70? Was it the Sixers? The Knicks.
It was the Knicks.
Knicks.
Yep.
End of third quarter. Like, where are we at assists right now?
Assists right now. 35.
Okay, so we hit the over. Offensive rebounds right now.
12.
Oh, damn, we went well over. Rebounds total.
61.
Under. All right, and that's everything. Closing all of these out. And then I will read off the scoreboard. Thank you to everybody here in chat and around the globe. Thanks for being fan-controlled sports fans. We actually have some fun announcements coming this week. And I think, hopefully, I know that our ruthless and amazing technical director is actively trying to track down the one and the only Quantez Stiggers to try and be on the fan-controlled show next week. And if we do that, we'll announce it and we'll have some fun Quantez Stiggers content for all of you guys. We were psyched when he got drafted. I know we were just waiting for it to happen. The fact that he went in the 5th round is pretty awesome too. That it wasn't like an afterthought. Like 5th round draft pick is pretty damn good.
No, it is. Yeah.
Really cool.
And there's so many guys that become undrafted free agents.
Yeah.
That played college ball, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to 5th round.
I know.
It's huge for him.
I was like, let's go to FCF, then let's go to the CFL, or let's play like 6 seasons in the FCF, and then we'll go, NFL, whatever. Thank you again for being here, Leighton. Great work, my dude. As always, crushing it. Thank you to Jessamole, aka Ruthless Cutie, aka the Ruthless Technical Director, for all of your help and amazingness. And to everybody out there, be kind to one another. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. Power to the fans. I don't have anything on my shirt.